好莱坞著名的佩利中心每年都会举行热门的电视剧集的见面和讨论会。今年 Hello 好莱坞节目组呢也是受邀参加了这一系列的活动。今天我们要向大家介绍的这部剧集呢，就是 CW 电视台的《绿箭侠》。去年9月推出的这部剧集，不但成为了美国本土的热门，在中国也是拥有大量的粉丝。我们的前方主持人田毅马上就为您带来在佩利电视节对《绿箭侠》的演职人员的采访。
奥利弗·奎恩曾经是一个富有的花花公子，在一次沉船事故幸存后，他漂流到了一个孤岛上，无意中闯入了一个军事基地，并且接受他的救命恩人的训练，发誓遵循先父的遗言，回去拯救他的城市。绿箭侠讲述的就是这样一个超级英雄的故事。大家好，我是Hello好莱坞主持人田毅。好莱坞著名的佩利 Center 正在举办一个电视节，今天我们将会看到 CW 的电视剧 Arrow， 也就是绿箭的演职人员。这部剧在我们中国也有很多的粉丝。好，我们一起来看一看红毯上有谁会出现吧。史蒂芬·阿梅尔是来自加拿大的演员，他身负重任，扮演身手不凡的超级英雄绿箭奥利弗·奎恩。剧中他有很多动作戏，尤其是需要他像罗宾汉一样拉弓射箭，这对他来讲可不是一件容易的事。How did you practice your archery?
My archery coach, Patricia Gonsalves, she showed me a video. We worked on form for a long time, and then I just started shooting.
Wow.
Yep.
Did you do all your stunt work?
I do almost all my stunt work. There are a few things that they won't let me do because it's too dangerous, and they can't lose me. But I do almost everything.
剧中绿箭侠有着极为健美的身材，很多粉丝都对他的腹肌着迷。我们也应广大微博粉丝的要求，向史蒂芬询问他是如何练就这些腹肌的。How long did it take for you to achieve your six-pack?
I've had it since I was born. There are little pictures of me as a kid when I'm like, I'll get my mom to show some eventually. I'm like 5 or 6 years old and I have a six-pack.
You're serious? So it's like washboard already?
Yeah. Yeah, it's always been that way.
在众多的 DC 漫画中，硬汉总是有柔情的一面，绿箭侠也是如此。和前女友地检官劳雷尔的关系因为海难不欢而散。那么奥利弗的人生中还会出现另一段感情吗？ Besides being a superhero, would you show us some more romance in the future?
Yeah, I would love to do any number of things. Like I love, it's starting to happen every once in a while where Oliver is having some romance, but I think we're going to see a little bit more before the end of the season.
奥利弗的贴身助手约翰·迪戈尔同样身手不凡。扮演迪戈尔的是好莱坞资深演员大卫·拉希姆。大卫曾在嗜血法医和众多好莱坞的影视剧中有出色表演。Between John and Oliver, you guys work together, but at the same time, you guys do have a lot of conflicts.
Yes.
So,
other people are going to have.
Which direction do you see their relationship is going to go?
Well, ultimately, the direction is that Diggle is an invaluable part of the team. You can kind of think of this almost like Batman Begins. This is the formation of a superhero, and Diggle is a big part of that because he's kind of the moral base, the moral center, and you just can't go out and kill bad people for no reason just because they're bad. I mean, that's his voice. So I think Diggle ultimately becomes invaluable to our hero's development.
剧中的动作戏，大卫大部分都亲自完成。Did you do all your stunt work? Be honest.
All of it.
You serious, really?
Yes, I've been doing martial arts for 25 years. JKD, Jikundo.
How do you work out?
Oh, I'm in the gym about 4 times a week. We're doing a lot of Muay Thai, Chinese kickboxing, American boxing, grappling, trapping, kung fu, a lot of stuff. And I hit the weights.
很多粉丝追看绿箭侠的一个重要原因，就是想看到奥利弗和前女友劳雷尔的感情走向。扮演劳雷尔的凯特·卡西迪对二人之间这段迷离的感情是如何看的呢 ？In most superhero stories, the girlfriend always find out the superhero's true identity. Do you think Laura's gonna find out too? And if so, how are you gonna react to it?
I definitely think that she'll find out, as opposed to when. I don't know. As far as the way Laurel's gonna react to it, I am not sure at this point. Just because she kind of has to go on her journey. I don't know where emotionally she'll be in her life. I don't know what the relationship will be like at that point. So it's going to be, time will tell. I have no idea at this point, though.
Okay, so the relationship between Laurel and Oliver is complicated at this point. Do you think they're going to go back together?
I think it's that thing of are they going to, or are they not going to? Like kind of this back and forth that's really interesting and fun to play with. And they're star-crossed lovers, and you can't help who you love. And I think they have an interesting road ahead of them.
奥利弗的母亲莫伊拉是剧中一个很神秘的人物。 她的扮演者苏珊娜·汤普森是如何看待她与奥利弗的复杂关系的呢
Which direction do you think your relationship between you and your children gonna go?
Which direction? I think it's getting closer. With Thea and Moira, they're getting closer. I think with Oliver and Moira, they were always close. And I think that Moira in particular, I can't speak for Oliver, but Moira is trying to find out who he is now after all those years on the island. Because she remembers her son and the closeness that she has, but who he is now is an adult and who has gone through a lot of trauma. And there is a lot of that post-traumatic shock syndrome that he brings with him. I'm as curious as you are to see where it goes. But I do know that most of what she does is because of her children.
超级英雄在人们心目中总是占有很高的地位。对于这些出演超级英雄剧集的演员来讲，会不会在真实生活中扮演一把超级英雄呢
I don't know if I could be. I don't know. I'd try though. If I needed to, I'd try.
Yeah, I mean, who wouldn't want to be a superhero?
Hello, China. You can die. Don't do this in real life. This is make believe.
稍后为您带来名模 Coco Rocha 出席广告狂人复古系列服装发布活动。